everybody, welcome to MasterChef Mom. Thank you so much for all the love that you're giving to the videos. Do like our videos, subscribe to our channel and do share our videos with your friends. Today I'm going to share a very interesting recipe. It's called the dal poha. While I love poha, my family doesn't love it as much. So what I do is whenever I cook poha, I try different recipes, different creations. And one such creation which really my family loved and I keep repeating this recipe often is the dal poha. And I am really eager to share this recipe with you all. Without delay, let's start cooking. To make the dal poha, you will need all these ingredients. So the first step, I've taken chana dal, I washed it twice and then I soaked it in enough amount of water for around 1 hour. Now it looks like this, the soaked chana dal. Now I'm going to drain all the excess water. Now to a pan, I'm adding this drained chana dal. Keep stirring and cooking this for a few seconds till the excess water in the chana dal is completely absorbed. You have to continuously stir the dal because it will stick to the pan as we have not added any oil. If you want, you can add a teaspoon of oil on the sides and continue to keep stirring this. If you see the dal is almost dry, there is no water. Just a few more seconds and then I'm going to switch off. This is an important step. The frying of this dal and removing the excess water makes sure that we get a great texture, powdered texture when we are going to grind this. Otherwise what happens, it will become sticky. So to avoid that, we have to fry the dal. If you see the dal is completely dry now, there is no water. So I am going to switch off the gas and allow this to cool completely before we proceed to the next step. The dal has cooled down completely. I am adding it to the jar of a mixer. Next to this, I am going to add the ginger, garlic and green chilies. Then we are also going to add some fennel seeds, that is the saunf, cumin seeds, jeera and black peppercorn. Black peppercorn is optional. If you want, you can add. Okay. Then I am going to add salt. We can later adjust, but now initially I am going to add a little bit of salt. So that's it. Now I am going to grind this into a powder. See, I have ground it into a powder, not very fine but coarse powder like this. It has to be non-sticky and like this. So now heat a pan, add oil and now we are going to add our mustard seeds. Adding vegetables is optional. If you want, you can add vegetables like capsicum or carrot finely chopped and fried for a few seconds, or you can directly add the dal mixture. It's optional. Once the mustard seeds flutters, I am adding the finely chopped capsicum, that is a bell pepper. This is optional. You can add vegetable of your choice. Just make sure that you don't add watery vegetables. Now we can add turmeric powder to this. I am also adding a pinch of salt. We have already added in the dal mixture, so adjust accordingly and add. This has to fry well and then we are going to add the dal mixture inside. So the capsicum has to fry just for another minute or two, and by that time what we can do is I am going to wash the poha in this colander itself twice and then leave it in this colander itself so that it will become non-sticky and it will also fluff up. So the capsicum has fried well. Now I am going to add the dal mixture. See how beautiful it looks. Smells also amazing. It will taste like the masala vada. Smells so yummy. Can't wait to serve this. So this has to now fry for a few minutes, at least 7 to 10 minutes on low flame Okay, we are going to fry this well. Don't cover and cook. You have to cook it like this only so that it doesn't become soggy. And the dal also cooks well. So I've been stirring this for around 7 minutes over low flame. Now this is done beautifully. And now I'm going to add the poha. So you can see how fluffy it is, soft and fluffy. At the same time it is non-sticky. Okay, now we are going to add this poha into this and mix well. You can always taste and adjust salt. See how beautiful it looks. Stirred for around 1 to 2 minutes and our dal poha is now ready to be served. I'm switching off. You can now garnish if you like. I'm garnishing with little coriander leaves and grated carrot. This is again optional. If you want, you can always garnish. Looks beautiful. You can also temper with roasted cashews. You can add roasted almonds, dry fruits of your choice. But this tastes yum as is. Our delicious dal poha is now ready to be served. Raghu, dal poha and coconut chutney, watery coconut chutney with some coriander leaves.
I am very eager to try it out. You know, this is like eating poha with masala vada, 2 in 1.
Correct.
You know, I was not a big fan of poha till Uma started innovating and doing different types of poha. And one of the best poha adaptations she has done is this dal poha. You know, it has all the taste and spices that you will get from the South Indian masala vadai and with the traditional poha.
Correct, Raghu. Correct comparison actually.
Very, very tasty.
Yeah, and very healthy also. Full of protein and it's very tasty. Everybody will love it. From children to everybody will love this poha.
So anytime snack.
Anytime snack. Yeah.
And the best part is, it goes very well with coconut chutney.
Yeah, so do try out this recipe and share your feedback with me. Do comment below, like our video and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon with another delicious recipe. Till then,
Stay safe, stay healthy.
happy cooking. Bye.